It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
What it do? What it do? Another episode of Let's Bet It. Back tonight, big slate tonight. Dex, how many games is it? 12?
12, I think.
12?
Yeah.
So 12 games. I don't have looks in all of them, so we ain't gonna be speeding like that. We're gonna go through the slate, try to break down almost every game, even if we don't have a bet in it. See if we got a look in it. Last night, I played Nets team total under 111. Went through. It was a sweat. Nuggets first quarter didn't cash for me, but 1-1 yesterday. We back today. Stacks, how you been, bro? It's been a few days.
Yeah, not bad. I ain't really got no complaints. Feels like I'm still seeing the NBA clearly. Had a decent day yesterday. For those of y'all listening and following me, my stacks with Utah Jazz, so that came through for me. Had a little Westbrook double. So, I don't know, I feel like I've been trying to change my sleep schedule for a while now, but I feel like I do my best work with my sleep schedule like this. So if it ain't broke, I ain't gonna fix it. So I'm gonna stick until it goes south. I'm gonna stick to the script.
Yeah, we was talking about that Jazz game yesterday, and I like the spot for the Pacers because I thought this was like a game that they could win. Because I thought they probably lose like their next 3 or 4 or something like that, and I thought it was a spot where, Siakam came. They rested Siakam, rested Neesmith. I ended up not touching it because Markkanen was, ruled in. I thought he would be ruled out on a back-to-back, but boy, they put up a 150 ball. So
yeah, that was wild. I ain't see it going like that.
I will say I'm gonna looking at this. Before we get started looking at this next game, I know that the Pacers, like the coaching staff for the Pacers, was pissed about that defensive effort last night. So they got Phoenix, I think, tomorrow or something like that. So just a note, they might be really trying to lock it up defensively. I don't know how effective it's gonna be because they suck. But good call on the Jazz, bro.
Yeah, I needed that. I fell asleep and then woke up. I checked the score one time. And I was like, all right. Then I was waiting up for Westbrook, and I was like, I'm going to bed.
Yeah.
Guy from another channel texted me. I had like 3 different texts. I knew from my phone before I checked the stats.
That it cash.
Yeah.
You got a good ass feeling though. You don't even gotta look. You just
like when you check your texts first, they talking about great call, appreciate you, congratulations. You're like, damn, I gotta go back to sleep. I ain't even gotta look at Google or I ain't gotta do nothing.
No extra work. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Let's jump into this slate. So if you don't got nothing on if I don't got nothing, I'm gonna say it's skid because I don't got nothing. I ain't really thought about it. And if you feel the same way, we can just do it that way. First one is Bucks Hornets. This line is moved with Giannis being out. I think it moved down to 2. I think. Let me check it out. Yes, it moved down to 2. The total went down to 228.5. So yeah, Giannis not in for this one. Don't got a lot on this one. This is one of those spots though. Like I feel like it would not surprise me if the Bucks won this game outright. I don't think the Hornets are gonna have LaMelo. Like we've seen this happen with the Bucks before, where you already know what I will say.
Swear we just talked about this like last week.
Yeah, man. I don't even want to talk about it, bro. You told me too. You told me, and I said, not that but I was like, man, no, Giannis, he the whole team.
He's playing the Warriors. I remember. Yeah. But
So I
what's
ain't touching
crazy is this don't feel like that though. This don't feel the same way to me.
it. Why?
I do like the Bucks now that they're -2. I can't make it official. I don't know because we found out about Giannis like right real close to the game, like real close.
That's true.
This gave like all everyone talking about is run to the window and bet the Hornets now. And I'm like, y'all didn't just see this movie last week. Like, you've seen this before.
Yeah.
And the Bucks went up to 7.5 at home against the Warriors. And they wired the Warriors.
Double
With no
digit.
Giannis.
Was it double digit? Was it? I think they beat them by 10, didn't they?
Yeah, I think it was like 120 to 110.
Yeah. Yeah, I ain't messing with this game.
If anything, I can only be on the Bucks. But like I said, it don't feel the same way. Like when Giannis got ruled out and that shit jumped to 7.5, I was fumbling my phone. It was trick or treat. I think it was trick or treating.
Yeah, it was something. Yeah.
Because by the time I seen Underdog and I seen you text me or I text you, and I was like, shit. And I only had like 2 minutes left. I hurried up and put it in. And I started texting you. Matter of fact, I texted you and Ron Crawford. Because Ron Crawford was mad that Giannis got ruled out. I was like, you straight. Don't even worry about it. But this don't feel the same way to me.
I could see that though, because it's the Hornets.
Right.
And they don't got their best player either. Like, how hard are they gonna really try? But I don't know.
It's just like I didn't like the game before Giannis got ruled out. When it was the 6 or whatever, I just looked at that game and was like, I ain't even wasting my time. Like, nah. But then when Giannis got ruled out, my first thought was run to the window and bet the Bucks. But then I was like, just don't feel the same way to me. Like, I don't know, just don't.
And they on a roll too. I think the Warriors game, they was at home.
It was
Yeah. I don't know. This is a stay away game for me.
Yeah, it's like fighting too hard to try to find the angle.
Yeah.
And then when you find the angle, you feel like you're just appeasing yourself. Be like, that's why I spend so much time. But when I looked at this game, I put a little highlighter through it. Like, unless I can't find something, I'll come back. But if not, I didn't even look into it until I seen Giannis got ruled out, and it got my attention.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't look at it either, to be honest with you.
Yeah, but when he got ruled out, I was like, huh.
They on some bullshit again.
Yep.
Magic and Knicks. I know I sent you a look about this earlier this morning. I went on ahead and put like a little half unit on it. Paolo Banchero over 23.5 points. It was crazy during media day. He had this game marked, and he had it marked because today's his birthday, obviously. And if you're in the know and kind of listen, to different pods and stuff like that, today's his birthday. But he literally, during media day, he said he had this date circled, the only one circled on the calendar. I think he about to come out and get at least 25 tonight. I think the Knicks are maybe the right side. I don't know, man. The Magic, this is like, if the Knicks was playing anybody else, I might have more interest in this game, but I just took the Paolo points. The Magic got to prove something to me, bro. What you think?
Well, luckily, when you sent it to me about Banchero, I hadn't even started capping this game yet. So when you sent it to me, I just wrote it down, and then when I dug into it and then I screenshot what you said, and I'm like, what are the chances, like, the game you got circles on your birthday, and it's against the Knicks, and it's in Madison Square Garden? Like, we all know stars love to come to play at Madison Square Garden. So I didn't even cap this game. Once I really dug into it and created that story upon your text, I put a unit on Banchero over 23.5 points and a half a unit on his double-double at plus 215. And I just feel like it's Madison Square Garden. you mentioned this, meaning Banchero, like talked about the day for a reason. So
Yeah,
your
my bad.
birthday, I feel like your birthday, you talked about it, and you're in Madison Square Garden, plus 215 for a double double. I couldn't pass that up. But I would never, without you, I wouldn't even have knew any of this. I wouldn't even be on them. But I love it. That would be my play today if it was mine.
My bad, man. I had a couple alerts come through for some women's plays I had to throw in. Hey, if you can, Old Dominion on Caesars, a minus 11 and a half.
What time does it come on?
6:30, but the line is finna move, so that's why I just had to throw it out. Old Dominion women's minus 11 and a half on Caesars. Damn, it went up to 14.
That's crazy. Them lines move fast.
They move fast as hell. I'm sorry, y'all. Sometimes I get sidetracked, but nah, the Banchero points. I played that. Man, I really want to take the Knicks, but I don't know, man. I think this slate is so big, man, that you could really like get lost in all the different angles and all the different plays. And I think this is a night where it's important to stick to your gut and manage your bankroll.
Agree. And like, there's so many games, you don't got to force it. That's why when you sent me about the Banchero, I was like, man, I ain't even got to cap the rest of this game. Like, I don't want to take it away from. I love that Banchero look. If it was my play, that would be my best play today. That's how much I love that play.
Yeah, I think he's gonna go crazy, bro.
Yeah,
Next,
like,
Bulls Pistons. This is another one I gotta play in. This one was Pistons short favorite 2.5, and then it flipped. Detroit, they coming off an overtime game for 4 games in 6 nights. They ruled quite a few guys out. I know Cunningham and Duran are questionable, but they weren't a shoot around today. So you almost got to assume they not playing. I mean, K shot like 80 times the other night, so his arm gonna need a rest. But it's flipped to Pistons plus 1.5, total 235.5. I took Detroit team total under, man. I took it. I kind of took it a little bit blindly, thinking that Cade is not gonna play tonight. I think they're gonna have everybody out tonight, and I just don't see where with Cade being out potentially, where they gonna find scoring and facilitating. So went with the Pistons team total under 117.5. You got any thoughts on this one, bro?
yeah, nothing I was too confident in, but it was like 3:00, maybe like 3:30 this morning. And when I really started digging into the games, I seen that Bulls was plus 2.5. And I knew Giddey and Cade was both questionable at the time. But I figured Giddey would have a better chance of playing than Cade. Cade just had 2 days ago. She said a monster triple-double and went to overtime. And they said he had like hip soreness or something. Don't quote me on what it was, but some type of little hip flexor. Maybe that's what it was, a hip flexor. But nothing too crazy. But so I figured like monster triple-double went to overtime, a little banged up. So I jumped on the Bulls early this morning at plus 2.5. But I just been betting the Bulls though. I've been like living and dying with them for some reason. I don't know what my fascination is. But prior to the last game where I got hooked against the Magic, that was rough over there. But I don't know. I just like this Bulls team. Like right early in the season, it just seems like I bet on them and they come through. So I seen 2.5. Probably no Cade. Not their favorite. So, but this Pistons team not just Cade. This Pistons team, all right.
No, they good, but he's the head of the snake. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, if he's even a little bit compromised, man, this team they in trouble. They deep, but man, I would love to see them get another star next to him.
That's what they need. That's all they missing. They need like one more. They need like a Robin.
Mm-hmm. Who you think it is that could be available? Like, you know what I'm saying? Who, like?
I mean, It'd be a nasty look. Like if they could figure out a way to get like Book, like if they got
Yeah.
Book, Devin Booker.
Mm.
I think if they get Book, then you can just get some role players, fill them around them, like not exactly, but like a Mark Williams as a big man. Go him and Doran. You know, you could like, Book and Cade together.
Ooh. We got
Potential.
man. Look, we Book in the East and
Wine
in
time.
Detroit. Like, and what's up to Wine Time, bro? Thanks for tapping
Yeah, I was
in.
just saying, shout out Wine Time.
Man, that would be scary as hell.
It would be. All right, then you can just get you, like I said, you get you a little role player, like, 'cause, you know, I think Mark Williams, he ain't set in Phoenix, but you could just go out and get you the average. You could go out and get you a Porzingis. Like, he's not no big man, but he'll do.
I kind of
Because
like that.
you be over the baby Porzingis. Like, let him play like once or twice a week.
I wonder what a trade package like that would look like for Detroit.
But-
Like what draft picks they got, like futures and all that to offer. That would be a dope look. I can't even.
And the thing about that is a lot of things are gonna get shook up because God not staying in Memphis. God going somewhere. And then all of a sudden he gonna remember how to play basketball again.
Mhm. Yeah, just
You
like
know,
you. Just like
Yeah,
you.
he gonna start going to the rack. He can remember how to shoot threes. He doing this like this is a publicity stunt, and I don't get it. Like I like Ja, but come on, bro. Like you doing too much, bro. Like play ball. But anyway, so you got to wait until see where he going, and there's a lot of whispers. I didn't heard Timberwolves whispers. I heard
Mhm.
Hawks whispers. Like that'll really be testing my loyalty. But I don't like Trey Young either, though. So.
I don't know. We're gonna talk about that game a little bit later because I got thoughts.
I ain't got nothing to say about that. I'll ride with you.
Grizzlies Celtics, man. This one is 7.5. Total is I see 229 to 228.5 so are around. I don't really got nothing on this game. Like it's hard to trust the Grizzlies. You know, just given I don't think they are like a horrible team, but it's just a lot going on with those guys. And like when it's a lot going, when you see on the media, in the media, that there's a lot going on with a team, and it's just it's a cloud over them, hard to bet on them. So if I had to look anyway, it would have to be an over. I mean, the Grizzlies ain't playing no defense. Celtics jack up a bunch of threes. Their offense really isn't that effective. They just live and die by the three. They did it last year. It worked for them for the most part. And I think that's just something they're going to continue. So I could only look over here. What you think, man?
Yeah, I don't I didn't touch this game at all. Like when I seen 12 games, there was just games that I just scanned and like the Bucks Hornets this game. I got away with it. I took the this is no sweat. I had the Knicks yesterday. Knicks team total over 123 and a half. So it shot over there, but I don't like betting on Grizzlies games because I just don't know how bad of a like how much of their chemistry is off. Like I know they're a dysfunctional family right now, but so I just don't want to get involved. Like, so y'all not gonna play no defense? Like, is everybody pouting? Like, give me the ball. Like, we're not passing. So, and it's hard to figure out. We can always come up with a theory, but until this boy get traded, I just don't. I don't want to get involved because, like, obviously the job not. You don't care about nothing but getting traded. Like, I think he had a double yesterday, but
He
like,
is getting assists. He is getting assists. His assists
he's just not shooting right. Like he's not going to the rack. Like you're not no pull up jumper. Like what are you doing?
But I think the one thing too that I've noticed, I haven't got to watch him a ton, but this coaching, it's not with the players. They hired this. Okay, so they hired this coach, Tomas. I had his name up because I've got a theory about what's going on with this team. Tomas Asalo, first Finnish born coach in NBA history. He coached in Europe, winning the Euro Cup with Paris, Euro Cup Coach of the Year in 2024. And sometimes, man, I think with these kind of hires, man, I'm gonna be honest, I don't like them. You trying to bring Euro Cup basketball. You're trying to, and granted, the NBA is an international. We have international guys, like they're European. Like the best players in the NBA are international players. But I don't think you can really bring a coach here and implement that kind of style here in the NBA. And I think that's what we're seeing with Ja and even Jaren Jackson. Jaren Jackson don't like him. He don't like his philosophy. He's ignoring them. And I've seen this before, and I got to go back to my home team, the Pacers. They hired this dude. His name was Nate Bjorken. Nobody remembers him because he only lasted a year. Nate Bjorken had that same kind of style, he didn't have the pedigree of being overseas, but that same kind of just trying to impose your will on grown-ass men. And it didn't work, and they hated him. And he was gone, like 1 year, he was gone. And the next coach we hired was Rick Carlisle. Because they said, you know what, we got to have a coach that can relate to NBA players. And I feel like this is what's happening in Memphis. They should have never fired Taylor Jenkins to me. No way. But I've seen this before. I saw it with the Pacers some years ago with Bjorken, and then Carlisle came in, things completely changed. I feel like, man, Memphis got to let this dude go. I don't care how, I really don't care how far, like, we're not far into the season, but I just feel like you got to get a real NBA coach in there, like a Euro Cup guy, like a European coach. It's just not going to work for these guys. But
yeah, they just got to start all over. Get rid of that coach. Get rid of Ja. Now JJ, he ain't happy. So like, just
wipe the slate clean.
Yeah, just clean house and start all over. Get you some draft picks. Do something. Do something better than what you're doing now.
Yeah, I had to throw that in there because that's what it looks like to me with that coach. Like, man, they don't give a damn if you won no Euro Cup.
Yeah, we'll start doing over here. They ain't doing nothing for us over here.
No.
Not when y'all out here getting beat on every single day, like getting beat on. Like, the only team y'all beat was the Mavericks, who just fired their owner. So like, so I don't know. You gotta stay ahead of this shit in the NBA.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let's hit this next one, man.
Like this game here.
Huh?
Like this game right here. Why ain't nobody playing for the Cavaliers? What happened?
I don't know. I took the under.
They ain't play yesterday.
Huh?
They ain't play yesterday. Like,
you know how I go, man. I took the under on this game. I mean, it flew over. Before the Cavs rested all their players. This total was sitting at 246. The spread of the side was completely the other way. Cavs were like 5.5 point. I feel like it's moved too much. A little. I took the under, and I feel like if I'm taking I took the under. I feel like you gotta like the Cavs in this spot. I feel like this line just moved way too much, man.
Yeah, I don't have nothing, but I still have a circle. I want to get to the Cavs. Like I know there's no way there but Jaron Allen and Sam Merrill, but we're talking about from what I've seen, like a 12.5 point swing. Now, don't get me wrong, that's a lot of points that's sitting down, but a big swing. Because I've seen 6.5 or 6, one of those two. Cavs was -6 or 6.5. Can't remember which one it was. And then all of a sudden it just switched. And I'm like, and I see all these players like, why are they sitting? Like, I don't get it.
Well, I watched Ski Show earlier today, and Vino, shout out to Rob Vino. He said that he said he should have took the Heat when he saw Donovan Mitchell with pom-poms at the Louisville game. And I'm like, that makes sense. Like that they had this schedule that wasn't none of them gonna play. You know what I mean? So
that does make sense.
I gotta lean like I said, I already played the under 238.5. I feel like the last one soared over. And then you got a comeback, not a comeback spot, but just, turn around. You got to play the same team again. I think it's going to be an under, especially, considering all the firepower that Cleveland is missing. I just see this as an under game. And honestly, I might just throw like a little 0.2 unit or something on the Cavs, man. I just feel like this is too big of a shift.
I don't know, I might walk away, but I'm either going to be on the Cavs or Sam Merrill over his points.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll count on one person that's done it before. But I'll probably when we get off here, I'm going to make a decision. But I ain't going to rush it. It's not that important. It's a big swing that number switched.
Yeah, for real.
And like I said, it's warranted because of all the firepower that's gone. But I don't know. Maybe I moved a little bit too much.
Wizards Rockets, man. I really want to get there with something in this game. I feel like something Rockets. I feel like the first quarter -4.5. I looked at it a little earlier. It was -115. Now it's up to -125. I want to do something in this game. I like SAR under rebounds. That done got juiced to 140. It was cheaper earlier today. You like anything in this one?
Mm-mm. I think it was Chris that tell Sengun's assist. Pretty sure, but I just tell them because it made sense. But 17-point spreads, 16-point spreads. I don't know. I just can't do that. Like, get up by 25 and all your starters come off, and like, how far do you got to go off to pick your starters off and still survive the back door? So before the game started, -17 and hit submit. I don't know. It'd be like that's just a lot of points.
Yeah, it's a ton of points.
It's a lot of points.
I was trying to look somewhere for this game, but I mean, I was looking at the Wizards team total under, but then I thought like the Rockets could like blow these motherfuckers out by 40 and not even care about defense, and then it's nothing for the Wizards to go over 108 if the Rockets don't care. So just another game I'm staying off of. Not too many.
Like, you can see this game being like 111 to 84.
You could, or I could see it being 145 to 115.
Yeah, I'm about to say, or I could see it the other way around too. So like, I couldn't. I tell Chris and call it a day.
That's it. And here's the thing. Shout out to telling people there is nothing wrong with doing that. It saves you work.
It does.
It saves you
like
work.
If you find some people that you trust to tell, like that's why I said, like, between you and Chris, y'all done saved me 2 games. I didn't have to cap. Like the Magic game, didn't have to cap that. I love the Bankero, and I love that Sengun. So that just saves me time on a 12 games plate. Like, I don't know why people be scared to admit or scared to say it. Like, if I tell someone, I tell them who I tell. Like, I don't know. It's not that serious. Whether it's Jay or Chris or you or GLB, or Weinstein or Jimmy, anybody. Like, if I'm telling somebody, I'll tell, but I don't know. Everybody different, I guess.
Let's hit the Warriors and Spurs. Spurs. Man, the more I look at this game, bro, the more I like the Spurs. I know you got to play on this one. The more I like the Spurs, but I just don't know, man. I know the Warriors are old as hell, but is this like a spot they show up in? I don't know. I think the Spurs are good personally, but what you think, bro? What you play?
My best play, I posted it like, I think it was like 6:55 this morning on Twitter, and I got the Golden State Warriors team total over 112.5. It's my stats play today that I posted on X, and I just love this play. And I guess it moved in my favor, went up a couple points. I can't sit here and say I endorsed the 114. It's just I can't. But when I capped the game, in my head, I was like, there's no way they don't sniff 115. But 114.5, that's when I'm sitting with a 112. So it's hard for me to endorse it. All I'm saying is I love my minus 112.5. And I just feel like yesterday, like they started off the game, they tried, they did everything they could. Thunder just a Thunder. But if you notice, they pulled them starters really early. Like Kerr, like waved the white flag early. Like I think Curry only played like 20 minutes, 11 points. Like they pulled them starters and punted. Like so, I figured they said, "All right, we lose this one, we're gonna get this one tomorrow." And here we are now today. The Spurs teams, not like they started off the season. They was playing the Mavericks the first game, held them to like 92 points. But their defense is all right. But for a restless Warriors team that came off a blowout loss, like all I'm asking them to do is score 113 points. And I love the spot. And I like the Warriors. Like I think they win this game. Definitely cover the point spread. I don't know, but I like the over. Like I don't know. I just like all four of them. I don't like nothing about the Spurs outside of props. I would probably like Wemby props because you always take your big man against the Warriors. At least that's what I do. So.
I think too, digging more into this, looking at Draymond's post-game comments, and it wasn't like angry Draymond going off. He's just giving his honest assessment of the team. And man, with everybody, I don't know. Maybe I got to back off the Spurs. I think they're good. Maybe just not this spot. You said that like you said, they pulled the starters early. Kerr sat their ass down and it's like, look, we can't have this tomorrow.
Yeah, like, all right, y'all know when I pulled y'all out this early, y'all know what it is. It's gonna be a long night for everybody. I know he lit into the team. Like Curry only had 11 points. They got blown out. Like that's not sitting well for overall veteran team. Like there's dogs on this team. Like Butler, Draymond, they're not going for that.
No, I'm with you. What is Draymond's injury status for this one? I couldn't remember.
I don't know. I seen something earlier. Him and Horford are supposed to be like switching games.
Oh, okay.
Sitting out, but I didn't really look that deep into it. I just knew I liked the Warriors today. But to be transparent, I felt almost as good yesterday about the Warriors as I did today. So I was on the Warriors yesterday.
That means it's go cash today.
Well, I'm just saying, so take it for a grain of salt because I was definitely on the Warriors yesterday. And then when they lost, I was like,
on them tomorrow.
One game too soon.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead and blow them out. Don't make it close. Blow them out. If I'm going to lose, it'll open up a door for me today. And what they do, they blew them out. I'm like, all right, I'll be on the Warriors. And
I like it. I wish I could have told you actually on the because me and you I was going under, but you talked me into over, and then I didn't really have time to play it, and then it went up. So I said, man, let me leave it alone because it'll went
And
up.
my thing was, I wanted to be on the Warriors, and then this morning I was going back and forth like, what do I trust more? The Warriors to stay within this number, or the Warriors to score 113 points? And the more I dug into it, I liked that the Warriors to score 113 points. But then after I did that, I was like, but I really like the Warriors though. I don't know, like even if
Honestly, I think the point, because if you look at what San Antonio's been giving up, so their last game, and they're at home right tonight, but their last game, Chicago, on the road, gave up 117. They gave up 119 to the Pelicans, bro. Like right before they played the Bulls, and that was at home. They gave up 110 to Houston, 116 or 118 to LA, 130 to Phoenix. So I think that, man, I think the points, the team total is really the right side for this one, man. I think it's an excellent look, and it's a reason why it went up to 114. So I think you're gonna cash that shit, bro.
yeah, I really like it. Really like it.
Blazers, Pelicans. I don't got nothing on this one. I forgot they was even playing until I looked at the schedule and put them, created the banner for it. But nothing on this one. If I had to lean a certain way, man, I gotta lean Pelicans. I like the Blazers. It's not a knock on the Blazers, but I just think 8.5 is just too many. If I had to lean any way, it would be Pelicans. It would be a under. Maybe not even an under, but a Blazers team total over. Pelicans can't play no defense. You got any thoughts on this one, bro?
Nope. Like, I definitely couldn't be on the Pelicans. Like, not a chance. But the Blazers, that's a big number to be on the road. Like I like the Blazers as a team, but that's like way out of my league. Like 8.5 on the road with the Blazers, like
that's a lot. That's like
yeah.
that's like elite team. You elite and you getting that many points on the road.
Yeah, like I like them as like small dogs at home, like at home plus 2.5 type shit. Like minus 8.5 on the road.
Strong pass. Suns, Mavericks. Like the under in this one. Two slow-paced teams. Wonder how the vibes are in Dallas after the Nico firing yesterday. Is it like is him getting fired? You know how they say, like in any sport, when a coach get fired and they turn up the next game and it's rah rah. Is that the same thing here? Even though Nico
the only reason why I bet the Mavericks. Because if you cap it, there's no other thing besides Nico getting fired would put you in the Mavericks. But Nico got fired. I feel like after AD might come back, I don't care if he does or he don't. It's just if Nico didn't get fired, I'd probably bet on the Suns. But he got fired, and I feel like this is the chance to say he's gone. But we're not gonna sit here and act like it was the only one. He gonna start telling. He gonna tell. He gonna go down by himself.
It wasn't just him, man. I feel like in that situation, he's the scapegoat. The ownership had to sign off on.
That's what I'm saying. Like he just took the fall. He gonna tell though. But my whole thing was the whole crowd is yelling firing.
Yeah.
So I think the crowd gonna rally the team, even if it's just for one game.
Yeah.
Like I took the Mavericks and I got like a minus 105, and I was happy with that.
I think, man, my thoughts about Nico when it comes to all of this is all on ownership, because you hired the guy, and on top of that, like if I'm the owner of the Mavericks and I'm sitting there in my big chair and Nico comes to me and says, I want to trade Luka, I would be like, if you don't get the hell out of my office, I'm not even entertaining that. And if you come back to me with that, I'm going to fire you.
Yeah, right then and there.
What?
Trade Luka.
And you don't get a first round pick. You don't get you basically gave this guy away.
You pretty much traded Luka for Cooper Flag, what you did.
That's literally, because the NBA had to make it right and get you the number one pick, which was did.
And I mean, I know it's early, but how you feel about that decision now? Like,
it's not early. It's bad. Like, this is one of those trades that you're not gonna look back on and say, "Oh, well, this team won." No, the Lakers won. They fleeced.
I mean, it's early though. You got to at least give it the full year because Cooper wasn't here yet.
And they're gonna get Kyrie back at some point.
Yeah, when Uncle Drew and then AD, all three of them, I don't know, it could be something. I ain't saying they're gonna win no championship, but
they'll be competitive.
I'm just saying, like, Cooper, as of right now, it look like Cooper Flag, like, he gonna get a whole bunch of people fired. Remember, he was supposed to be a Hawk anyway. We drafted him.
And man, that's a tough situation. I'm glad I'm not a fan of the Mavericks. I'm really like, and I know Mavericks fans too.
That's rough. I don't know how loyal I would have been. Like, you trade Luka for Cooper Flag, like. Then y'all traded Parsons, the other Dallas team, like.
They've been messing, man. Hey, bro. I forgot about Brunson. They let him walk. They ain't even get nothing for him. They let him walk to New York because they didn't want to pay him. I don't know. They a mess, bro. Lakers and Thunder. I'd have heard some different stuff about this one. I'm hearing people all over the Thunder. But man, I feel like this is a Lakers spot for some reason. I feel like 7 points is a lot. The Thunder are good, no doubt. Like, they're 11. I believe they're 11-1. Double check. 11-1. And they haven't had Jalen Williams all year. Now, granted, I don't think they've really been playing anybody either. I mean, and no knock against them. You can only play who's in front of you on your schedule. But I mean, if you look at their schedule, man, Golden State, who hasn't been in their best form, Memphis, they're a mess. Sacramento sucks. Portland is just levels to this, like Dutch says. The Clippers are ass. Pelicans ass. Wizards ass. Just a lot of assness going around. But they're 11-1, and they're the defending champs and winning games without their second best player. So I don't care who you playing. In the NBA, I think that is exceptional. So, but man, the Lakers have been playing good too, and I think Luka's on some MVP type stuff. You got anything on this one, bro?
Yeah, I gave morning like around 6:50. When I gave out the Warriors team total, I also gave out my other stacks play today was Luka. Luka over 31.5 points. And I got that at minus 112. Minus 112. So my whole thing was I do like the Lakers. I haven't gotten there yet, but that's only because this Thunder team ain't earned my respect. Like, I don't know. I tried my few times, including last night, getting in front of this Thunder team. It's not it. Like, standing in front of them is rough. Like, I ain't gonna say I never won. Like, I cashed with them on Portland. Cashed one time with Sacramento when Thunder was on. But it's just not a comfortable game. So I just wanted to count on Luka to give me some points. He's not no stranger to this team, to playing against this SGA and this Thunder team. So from his days in Dallas. So I really like Luka to get me 32. He'll probably go for like 35 and at least threaten a triple double. So
Yeah, I like it, man. I like the Thunder, but they just about every team, not every team, but 16 teams on this slate tonight are on the 4 game in 6 nights, and the Lakers are, or not the Lakers. The man, you know what? I might get there with the Lakers just because of the rest advantage. I mean, the Thunder are one of 16 teams tonight on a 4th game in 6 night spot, and the Lakers aren't. They got the rest advantage, coming off of a win in Charlotte. You know, they've had a day off leading up to the day. And OKC has played a lot of basketball. Now, like I said, granted, not against the best competition, but they still playing basketball. And the Lakers got the rest advantage. And they have actually, on this road trip, so they lost in Atlanta, won in Charlotte. I think this is a lot of points, and I think they could cover, man, just giving a spot for OKC. OKC has been dominant, but I mean, we already know, man, you can't win every damn game in this association, even if you favorite. So I lean Lakers for this one. You know, nothing official.
I like it. I love Luka out of here, but I like the Lakers. It's just
I feel like if Luka gonna go off, the Lakers gonna keep it close. I feel like it correlates.
the will Luka don't go off.
No Dort, no Andrew Wiggins. Like, they defense is compromised too, just a little bit. And Luka,
But if Luka don't go off though,
they getting blown out. That's why I can't touch it. But Luka gonna go off though. It don't even matter who guarding him. He going off.
but that's why I told myself if I bet Luka, I ain't got to bet the Lakers
That's true.
because I wouldn't bet the Lakers and not expect Luka to go crazy. So, and I can see Luka going crazy, and they still not covered.
Yeah.
So that's how I just stayed on Luka.
This next one, I've got to play in Hawks Kings. Hawks coming in as 3.5 point favorites, total sitting at 233. The injury news, I think Sabonis is in. I think. But there was really only one way I could look in this game, and that's Kings team total under. Like, if you really break down, so I'm gonna break down some full season numbers for you guys, if you're listening. So if you look at the Kings, their defensive rating this season, or not defensive, offensive rating, they're ranked 25th in offensive rating. The Hawks are ranked 7th in defensive rating. But if we really look at the last, I think we're at the point of the season where we can start using last 5 data. And both of these teams, 4th game in 6 nights. But if you look at Atlanta's defensive rating, the last 5 games, they're ranked 8th defensively. Effective field goal percentage allowed, they've been 4th. They've been forcing turnovers, 7th best the last 5 games in turnover rate for us. 6th in points per game allowed. This Hawks team has been playing defense, and it's no coincidence that it correlates with Trey going out, with his injury. They just get better defensively. And if you look at Sacramento, man, their offense, it's just not good. They're very average to way below, not even way below, but average at best. Offensive rating sitting at 16th the last 5 games. They can't play defense. Points per game allowed are 30th the last 5. Offensively, man, with this Sacramento Kings team, they struggle, man. You know what? Another one. the Hawks opponent team total last 5 games 5-0 to the under. That's something I mentioned to you, Stacks. I just don't think the Kings have enough offensively for the Hawks. And I think the Hawks are putting an emphasis on defense. So I played the Kings team total under 115.5. I love the look. I love how the Hawks have been playing defense. The Kings offense is just an absolute fade. I don't know what this team is doing. DeRozan, I don't know. It's just a lot of shit going on with this team. You got anything on this one, bro? I was talking a lot.
No, I don't have nothing. I don't cap the Hawks. I just needed to win 48 wins. So I just needed to win every game. So I don't even cap it that way. I don't be tempted, but I don't know. I mean, I said the last game, but I think it's the King spot. I don't know. I think your team total under is a good look because it seems like we're playing defense. Like I'm hoping my coach is looking like, yeah, like we played good D when Trey here. Get rid of Trey. Like we winning and playing D. Like get rid of him. Like I don't know. I digress, but I did bet him. I told y'all before. I got over 48 wins, over 47.5 wins, and +2 something to win the division. So rather than losing more than once, I just don't even cap these games.
No, man. This Kings team total under is just kind of speaking to me. Let me look at the rest spots. Yeah, both of them for the game of 6 nights. We talked about that, but the Hawks do have a little bit of a rest advantage because they played Monday and Sacramento played last night, which further leads me to believe that they won't have legs to hit shots. So Kings team total under 115.5 for me on that one. Last one. Man, we done kind of got through this slate pretty clean, man. 52 minutes. We on the last one. Nuggets and Clippers. Clippers getting 3 at home. Total sitting at 224.5. I was really wanting to get somewhere with the Nuggets on this one. Still haven't. I like them the whole game. I like them their team total over. I low-key like them the first half, even if they run out of gas to end the game because they're on a back-to-back. I got a lot of different thoughts. What you think about this one?
Man, first I want to know why this line is so low. Like it was, yeah. When I seen it this morning, it was lower. I want to say it was like 2.5. Nuggets -2.5, -2, and I'm like, all right, I understand that they're taking into consideration. Nuggets played the very last game, what they call it, the Peacock game or whatever they called it yesterday, and played the last game. Then he had to travel. Okay, I get that. Back to back, I get that. But it's still the Clippers. Like, I just thought it'd be like 5, like 5.5. So I don't know. It's hard to. The line makes me want to bet the Clippers, but everything else in me be like Clippers. So I didn't get to nothing. Like I've been betting Jokic triple-double. I had it last night. He didn't get there for me, but Westbrook helped me out. But so in the blowout, I don't know. He had a monster game of points and rebounds. Talking about Jokic. Monster. It was like 35 and I don't know, like 14 maybe. 35 and 16, something like that. But he didn't get there. He only had like 6 or 7 assists. But I have nothing in this game. I don't think I'm gonna get to nothing.
There's a look that I was looking real close at earlier today, and it is Clippers team total. Let me make sure that my number is right. Clippers team total under. Let me get to it real quick. Clippers team total under. It was 111.5. Now it's at 110. And I should have took it earlier, but it's at 110.5. and this is my thought process on this. Like, I just think overall, so the last 5 games, the Clippers have played at the slowest pace in the league, 30th by far. The Nuggets play fast, they do. But if you look at the Nuggets full season, and if you look at their home and away splits, once the Nuggets get on the road, they go from 8th in pace overall, but on the road, they go down to 21st. So they slow the game down when they get on the road, but they're still super effective. Number 3 in effective field goal percentage. Don't turn the ball over. Don't give up, offensive rebounds. They're scoring 121 points per game. So this Clippers team, and even if you look at the Nuggets defensively, they fall off a little bit from home as opposed to road, but defensive rating is still 14. Effective field goal percentage is still 14. So they're still playing defense, and the Clippers offense doesn't get any better regardless of where they at. They old as hell, and they slow, and they have to play that way. But that was a look I was looking at was Clippers team total under 110.5, but nothing that I got to the window with. So just some added last thoughts on that one. Let's get to best bets, bro. We've got through the slate in about an hour. What's your best bet? And also other sport, what else do you got to promote as far as sports and other sports and Twitter and all that good stuff, bro?
Yeah, I'm my best bet is I feel like skiing now. I don't want to give out something that they can't get. All right, so the Warriors would have been my best bet, but y'all can't get that number. Can't give out that one either. All right, my best. All right, my best bet's gonna be the Warriors +4.
I can see that.
That's my best bet. I want to be able to give out a number they could get whenever they hear this long the game didn't start. And I wanted to steal your bank here. I wanted to steal that.
Yeah.
I was this close from stealing it.
Go ahead, man. Shit, we ain't stealing nothing. Don't nothing belong to nobody out here, bro.
But if that was going to be your best pick, then you would have to find another one.
Right. I got like 3.
Oh, okay.
And like you said, like the Sacramento play, the Kings play, that'll move from 115 to 113. So I can't get that out. But the one that I will give out that's actually not moved in my favor is the Cavs and Heat under. I got under 238. It's 239. So
that means they get a better number than.
Yeah. So I'm gonna give that one out. Cavs and Heat under 239. That one, that last one flew over. Everybody's out this one. I don't think it's enough offense, especially on the Cavs side, to get to this total. I think the Cavs bring a little bit more defense tonight with Lonzo starting, Jared Allen starting. They missing a lot of pieces on the offensive end. So I think defense might be a little bit more prevalent in this one. So my best bet, Cavs Heat under 239.5. Man, we got through it, man. 12 games, and they start in an hour. So
yep.
We'll definitely be back tomorrow. I don't know how many games are on the board for tomorrow. I hope it ain't 12. That was a lot.
Nah, usually 12 falls up by like a 5 or a 6.
5 or 6, yeah.
Because they don't want to interfere with football.
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, Thursday night football tomorrow. So we'll definitely be back tomorrow. Shout out the crew. GLB, Can't Stop. Hopefully we can get these guys back on pretty soon. But until then, John Witherspoon's gonna take us to the crib. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Thanks for the comments, like, subscribe, do all that good shit, man. We need the vibes. We really need to spread this. A lot of good info on here, and we out of here. Peace out.
If you broke, try to have a nice day. If you're fat, try to have a nice day. If you're skinny, try to have a nice day. If you got a big head, try to have a nice day. If your mama's ugly, try to have a nice day. If your daddy whoop your ass, try to have a nice day. If a dog bites you in the ass, bite him back and try to have a nice day. Try to have a nice day. See, that's my theme. Try to have a nice day. I'm about to leave right now. We'll try to have me a nice day. All right. Try to have a nice day.